I know. That's like finding out what $1 of worship, like that's almost as exciting as finding out what it's like when they give me $1 just because I'm a dead God. I bet the benefit is off the charts. That Cathedral City Baskin Robbins, that Cathedral City Baskin Robbins gets about 1/3 or less sometimes of the traffic of the La Quinta Baskin Robbins. But because the Baskin Robbins in La Quinta is against me, and the Baskin Robbins in Cathedral City was just polite and honorable, basically. And they didn't honor me like a dead god. They were just basically polite and had no desire to rub the genie lamp of God the wrong way. But because of it, they make a ton of money compared to the La Quinta one. And they don't even have that much traffic. And because they weren't mean to me or anything, I was going to ask the gods to bring them more traffic. I was going to ask the gods to put maybe a little something nice on their ice cream so more people want to go there. But wow, that's the fun of finding out the privilege of like what my powers do. I told you guys I'm a brand new dead mother queen. My death has never existed. Sometimes I don't even know how to fix it yet. I still just keep working on it. Like a knitting blanket you work on in your spare time. Oh my gosh, that's the benefit of my powers are that massive. That the people were just basically polite and respectful of my existence. And that Cathedral City Baskin Robbins can have crappy employees and more and be making more money than the monumental massive amount of traffic in La Quinta Baskin Robbins that ever did things against me. Whoa. I'm like dumbfounded by my own power of God realities. This is like the fun of Jesus. I gotta tell you a story. When Jesus resurrected, there was never a Jesus. And gods are so beautiful and sweetsy like that. Gods make sure that even though there are many Jesuses, meaning even though gods make many Jesus type men and many Savior Jesus type realities, and there are many Mary Savior realities, but even though they do that on purpose, like for God reasons, they always make sure every Mary of Jesus is so blessedly their own self. So it was so fun when Jesus resurrected to run around and find out what his powers, what his resurrection, what his death would bring to everybody. Because, of course, it never existed before. But we knew how to fix him. We knew how to fix Jesus because he was tiny and small and cutesy and our baby. But it was fun to find out what his powers would do for everybody. This is kind of exciting to find out. This is like kind of really smartsy stuff. However, the United States that did not live in the terror of last night. So everybody in the United States who did not live in the terror literally last night is finding out how terrifying it is today. Welcome to the end of the world and how you can murder a god, but it doesn't ever work out good because it shouldn't.